Hi there, I am the most Imperial Sovereign Highness Crown Prince Royal 46, Sister Jacka Licious Boink, from the Imperial Sovereign Court of the Chinook Arch, and today it's my absolute incredible privilege to introduce two amazing women that do incredible work with Sagesse, and they are Carrie McManus and Catherine Springall. Here they are. Please tell us about your organization, what you do in the organization, and your programs and services.
Great, thank you so much. I'm Carrie McManus. I'm the Director of Innovation and Programs with Sagesse. And my role at Sagesse is to be the person who comes up with new ideas, new initiatives, and looks at how do we make change to what we're currently doing, because we haven't worked to eradicate domestic abuse yet. So we need to think about how do we do that differently. And that's my role.
And I'm Catherine Springall, the Communications Director for Sagesse, and my role is to help Sagesse tell our story. And that's especially the story of everyone involved with the work. So that's our volunteers, partners, and everyone who's helping to end violence.
That's beautiful. How can someone become involved with your organization, either by making a financial donation or a donation of time, i.e. volunteering?
I'll start with the time and volunteering. We're never going to end abuse unless everyone gets involved. So we rely heavily on volunteers to run most of our programs, our peer support programs, our events, our fundraising events, and our helplines. So we have an application form on our website, and we know that everybody has a role in doing the work. And we also rely on every member of the community to learn more about to recognize abuse and respond, so we can help with that as well.
And I just think that, one of the things that we really believe is that people have lots of different things that they can offer and they can give. And if you're not sure what that looks like, or you're not sure how to engage, please reach out to us and ask our amazing staff, our amazing team. We'll help you to figure out what the right role is within the organization, so that you can also be part of ending domestic abuse.
And if they want to make a financial donation, not only at one of our Imperial Sovereign Court events, but online, how does that happen?
It's super easy. We have a give button on our website. You go to that, you can make a donation and leave a little message if there's a place in particular that you'd like that programming to go. We do lots of different types of programming, and we love getting donations like that, because that allows us to be able to target our programming to different communities that may be underserved or underfunded.
So when people come to an ISCCA court event for the REIN 46, which is the REIN that I'm involved in, a portion of the money donated by folks that come out to those events will be given to your organization in April or May of next year. What program or services, and it could be a queer program or it could be a straight program as well, impact is important, what will the money that we donate be directly used for? Do you have an idea about that?
Yeah, so the money donated through this initiative is going to go to two different programs within the organization. The first is going to be our peer support program, and so that's our direct service program for people who are directly impacted or experiencing domestic abuse or sexual exploitation. So through that, funding from that helps to support volunteers, support food for programming materials, anything like that. And our peer support program is really the bread and butter of what we do as an organization. It's our heart, it's where we started. And it's through our programming, we really believe that we want to be able to meet people where they live, work, and play. And we want to be able to help them and support them in whatever their journey looks like. So we often work in communities to be able to provide those supports. Programming from this could help us to provide more targeted supports within to us LGBTQ communities, specifically around their unique experiences of domestic abuse. The other program that this money will go to supporting is our Rainbow Ready program. So we want to both work with people who are already being impacted by domestic abuse, and we want to look at how do we create safer places across the province so that people who are being impacted don't have to just come to Sagesse. They could go to anywhere, because places are safe, inclusive, and an environment where they feel like they can talk about their experiences of domestic abuse and being a member of the 2S LGBTQ community. So through the Rainbow Ready program, we work with organizations across the province to really look at how do we ensure that their culture is a culture of belonging. And so that's part of what this support would also go towards.
Is there anything else, ladies, I haven't asked you that you think you'd like to add quickly?
I think the final consideration, or the final thing that I just want to add, is that we know that domestic abuse impacts everyone. Whether you're directly experiencing it, whether you're somebody who's using abuse, or you know somebody who is experiencing or using abuse, and we all have a role to play in being able to work through that. And so I want to encourage everyone to go to our website, to look at our Real Talk information, and to empower themselves to not feel helpless within the experience of domestic abuse, because we all have a role to be able to play in how do we deal with that.
I just want to invite everyone that's listening to this video or watching this video on August 27th at 8 p.m. Join this lovely crew from Sagesse, and we will be at the back lot for an introduction to meet and greet some of the people that work in this organization and with the other 3 chosen charities that we're raising money for. And then we'll have a drag show afterwards. So come and find out a little bit more, get the access to services, get some business cards. If you know or are impacted by this, they want to help you. This is what they do, and they do it really well. I can't thank you ladies enough for spending some time with Reign 46, Sister Licious, Boink, to help us educate the people that are going to come to our events and help us raise money for the incredible work this organization does. So thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for connecting with Sagesse and for being a part of addressing domestic abuse in Alberta.